Hello class, welcome to Connected. Today, we will read the chapter on P V Sindhu, an icon of success. By the end of this session, you will have a better understanding of the story, know new words, and answer questions based on the text. So, let us begin. Children, in this lesson, let us know more about the badminton player P V Sindhu and how she has been an icon of success. Will someone volunteer to read with me? In doing so, both me and your teacher will help you. Great. So let us begin. P V Sindhu or Pusarla Venkata Sindhu is an ace shuttler and a silver medalist at 2016 Rio Summer Olympics. This young badminton player from Andhra Pradesh was born to volleyball players P V Ramana and P Vijaya in the year 1995. Her father was honored with Arjuna Award for having displayed excellence in his sport. One of the youngest and talented badminton players of the contemporary times, Sindhu has featured in the top 10 in the World Badminton Rankings for the most part of 2014. P V Sindhu started playing badminton from the age of 8 after she drew inspiration from Pulela Gopichand's victory in All England Open Badminton Championship in 2001. That's the reason why she chose badminton over volleyball, although her parents were professional volleyball players. Her initial apprenticeship started with Mehboob Ali at the badminton courts of Indian Railway Institute of Signal Engineering and Telecommunications in Secunderabad. Later, she joined Pulela Gopichand's Badminton Academy to further enhance her skills. Moving on class, now let us talk more about her early success. Will someone else read now? Very well, let's continue. Sindhu's first major recognition came in the form of the 5th Servo All India Ranking Championship for Under 10 category. She also won the singles title at the Ambuja Cement All India Ranking. In the Under 13 category, Sindhu won doubles titles at the IOC All India Ranking, Krishan Khaitan All India Tournament, the Sub-Junior Nationals and the All India Ranking in Pune. At the 51st National School Games in India, Sindhu won the gold medal in Under 14 category. Moving on class, now let us talk about Sindhu's debut and performance at international level. Will someone else read now? Very well, let's continue. P V Sindhu didn't take much time to launch and establish herself as a promising player in the global arena. She also won a bronze medal at the 2009 Sub-Junior Asian Badminton Championships held in Colombo. The star player bagged silver in the women's singles at Iran Fajr International Badminton Challenge in 2010 and found a place in the national team at the 2010 Uber Cup. Moving on class, now let us talk more about P V Sindhu's recent recognitions. Will someone else read now? Very well, let's continue. On 7th July 2012, Sindhu won Asia Youth Under 19 Championship. Sindhu's performance at Malaysian Open 2013 made her win the maiden Grand Prix gold title. The best moment in her career, perhaps, came in the same year when she became India's first medalist in women's singles at the Badminton World Championships. P V Sindhu ended 2013 on a happy note by winning Macau Open Grand Prix gold title and also won the Haryana Award, one of the highest honors for a sports person in the country. In 2014, she won back-to-back medals in the World Badminton Championship and became the first Indian to do that. In November 2015, she bagged successive women's singles title at the Macau Open Grand Prix Gold. The year 2016 brought her another achievement of winning the Malaysia Masters Grand Prix Gold Women's Singles title, where she defeated Scotland's Kirsty Gilmore in the final. In August, she reached the semi-final of the women's singles event at the 2016 Summer Olympics after defeating world number 2 Wang Yihan. Sindhu created history by reaching the finals after beating Japan's Nozomi Okuhara in the women's singles semi-final in the Rio Olympics. She won a silver medal in the finals, while the gold was taken by Spain's Carolina Marin. Later, she defeated Carolina Marin and won 2017 India Open Super Series title. Moving on, class. Now, let us talk about P V Sindhu's noteworthy honors. Will someone else read now? Very well, let's continue. Among the other noteworthy honors that Sindhu has received is the Padma Shri in 2015, which is the fourth highest civilian award of India. In 2016, she received the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. The best endorsement of Sindhu has been Gopi Chand's words about her dedication and commitment to the sport. The most striking feature in Sindhu's game is her attitude and the never say die spirit. P V Sindhu has been pushing the envelope like no young badminton player had done before in the history of women's badminton in India. Moving on, class. Will someone else read now? Very well, let's continue. At an interview, Sindhu was asked how much mentoring or guidance her father and mother had been able to give her and how involved they were in her sports career. In her own words, guidance-wise, every time I go for national level tournaments, they accompany me there, and when I practice and play, they tell me what I'm doing. My dad gives me a summary of how I play, and it is very helpful because as outsiders, those who look at it know more about the game. As badminton players, we obviously know a few things, but someone from the outside can pinpoint stuff that we may not have noticed easily. So, both as counselors and parents, it is really helpful. In the same interview, a practical question was asked. It's not possible for a badminton player to win week in and week out. As a top player, how did she manage to just go to a tournament and psychologically deal with an early loss? Did it hurt when she didn't win? To this, she replied, if you don't play well and lose in the first round, second round, you feel bad, especially if you're one of the top players. But you need to come out of it and practice harder and identify and learn from your mistakes. I think to come out of it, it takes time, but ups and downs are always there and you need to cope with it. Hats off to you, Sindhu, and wish you even greater success. Students, now that we have finished reading the story, let us have a look at the new phrases we came across today. As the meanings of these have already been shown to you earlier, I suggest you try to make sentences with them. Try to do this within 2 minutes. Show the sentences that you have made on your own to your teacher, who will correct them for you. The phrases are to enhance, to launch, to create history, week in and week out, to come out of. Before moving on, I will make sample sentences for you to get a rough idea. The sentence with "to enhance further" is, by practicing, he further enhanced the quality of his art. The sentence with "to launch" is, they launched his exhibition yesterday. The sentence with "to create history" is, the exhibition created history by getting the most footfalls in the whole year. The sentence with "week in and week out" is, week in and week out people were coming to watch his art. And lastly, the sentence with "to come out of" is, after putting in a lot of hard work in the exhibition, he came out with success. Now, let us look into some question and answers from the text. Try and answer the following questions within 2 minutes. What made Sindhu take up badminton at the age of 8? How did Sindhu perform at the Rio Olympics 2016? What are the positive character traits of P V Sindhu? What role do Sindhu's parents play during her important matches? What message does Sindhu convey in the last paragraph? Excellent answers, students. Now, match your answer with this answer sheet. Sindhu started playing badminton from the age of 8 after she drew inspiration from Pulela Gopi Chand's victory in All England Open Badminton Championship in 2001. Sindhu bagged the silver medal at the Rio Olympics 2016. P V Sindhu's attitude and the never say die spirit are her positive characters. Sindhu's parents tell her how she is playing, which helps her practice and be better. Sindhu gives us the message to never lose hope. If we fail, we should come out of it, learn from our mistakes, and practice harder. So that's it for today. Thank you, class, and I hope you all had fun learning.